We're going to be talking about headphones today. Hi, Kenji here, and today we are going to be talking about the Sennheiser HD569 headphones. And before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I'm really trying to grow it, and each like definitely helps. So, these over here, these are my headphones that I've been using for a little while, and I've definitely come to like them a lot. Now, let me go ahead and start talking about some of the various things that you should probably know about these headphones. Let's go ahead and talk about price. These are $150 headphones. And $150 is really not that bad of a price, considering that these are wired headphones, and these headphones over here can probably last you a good 20 plus years. And you know how I know the Sennheiser headphones can last that long? These over here are my Sennheiser HD570 headphones. And I bought these back in the year of 2000, and it is now 2021. So do Sennheiser headphones hold up over the years? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because these headphones, they have definitely held up and they have served me very, very well. Now at this point, after 20 years, they've gotten a little bit ratty. They still sound pretty good, but they have not broken. The only thing that happened to these headphones was my dog chewed up the cable on it, and I had to replace it. And you know what? Sennheiser, even back then, they had the replaceable cable for the headphones. And that is something that is extremely important when you are looking for headphones to purchase. If you're looking for wired headphones, get basically a pair of headphones that actually allows you to replace that cable, because you will not be nearly as heartbroken when your new puppy decides to use your cable as a chew toy. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about some of the other specs on these headphones. These headphones over here, they are closed back. Now, I definitely have a little bit of a headphone problem. I have somewhere around 8 to 10 different headphones, and I'd probably say a good 8 of them are the ones that I actually specifically went out and purchased. I didn't just get, a pair of headphones that came with my phone, and I'm counting that. But having different headphones that serve different niches is not a bad thing. And when I basically ran into a problem when my current closed back headphones they started to break on me, I needed to replace it. And I replaced it with these, and I was not disappointed at all with these headphones over here. I've been using these for a little while, and these are definitely broken in. And let's talk a little bit about the sound quality. The sound quality of these headphones are very, very good. They tend to be a little bit bright on the top end, but it isn't too bad. And I definitely get enough bass that I'm extremely happy with it. When it comes down to Beats headphones, I find them to be way too bass heavy, and I just don't like Beats headphones that much. Whereas these over here, they're a little bit more neutral, and I definitely enjoy the sound profile on these headphones a lot more. So as I said, these are closed back headphones. A lot of my other headphones are open back headphones. And it's actually kind of tough to find closed back headphones that are really, really good. A lot of times when it comes down to audiophile type of headphones, almost every single one of them are open back headphones. So when I came across these to replace my current pair of headphones that are breaking, I was really happy about that. And just a point of reference, the headphones that are breaking on me are not Sennheisers. They're actually Status Audio. So why would you want a pair of closed back headphones when there's open back headphones, and they tend to usually be a little bit better? Well, they really serve a special niche of using them in office environments or any sort of environment where you want to, one, block out the noise of the entire environment around you, and two, to basically not allow what you're listening to actually leak out of the headphones and have everyone inside the office around you hearing exactly what you are listening to. So that's why you really want to have at least one pair of closed back headphones. It really serves well in like those particular cases. Or if you want to do any sort of voiceover work and you don't want the sound of the headphones to actually leak out of the headphones and go back into the microphone. So if you want to basically wear a pair of headphones like this as you are basically doing some sort of voiceover work, then having a pair of closed back headphones are something that you will definitely want to have. Let's go back to the specs a little bit. These over here have a frequency response of 10 hertz all the way up to 28,000 hertz. Now, if you don't already know, the normal human hearing goes from 20 hertz up to 20,000 hertz. So these go well above that. And that 20,000 hertz is actually normally for like a lot of times kids and stuff like that, because as you get older, you tend to not be able to hear things like in the 20 hertz sort of range. I tested my hearing, and above maybe 14 to 15,000 hertz, I don't really hear anything above there anymore. But hey, these do go up to 28,000 hertz, just so you know. And let's go ahead and talk about the impedance of these headphones. These are 23 ohm headphones, 23 ohm impedance headphones. And what does that actually mean? Well, what 23 ohm headphones actually means is that these actually don't take a lot of power to drive them, which means that you can basically take these headphones and plug them into your phone or your laptop or, you know, your computer or almost anything, and no matter what you plug them into, it's going to have enough power to drive these, so you don't have to crank the volume all the way up to max and still not actually have enough power to actually hear anything through it. So that is really, really good for the convenience of these. And these are more geared towards someone who actually wants to, you know, wear them around the city, or, you know, like wear them on their commute or wear them in the office. And that's really who these headphones are geared towards. And let's go ahead and talk about another reason why I think that these are geared toward that sort of thing. These headphones over here, they come with two different cables. They come with a 1.2 meter cable, which is essentially 3 feet. And that 1.2 meter cable headphone, it terminates in a 1/8 inch standard jack. So that is the jack that is like this guy right here. It's a standard jack that you can plug into almost every single smartphone or computer out there. The 1.2 meter cable also has a microphone on it. So that 3 foot length is perfect for if you basically have your phone inside your pocket, and then you basically just have the cable going from your pocket up to your ear, and up to the headphones. And so that is like a really good range for when you're just commuting around the city and stuff like that. Now, when you're actually in the office, having a 3 foot cable is actually not going to be long enough. If you actually have it connected up to your computer that's, you know, sitting on the ground, every single time you turn your chair or back your chair up, you are going to whip these headphones off your head, or you might end up actually, like, you know, pulling the jack out of the computer or, you know, something like that. So that's when really you could end up using the 9 foot cable that these headphones also come with. Something to keep in mind is that the 9 foot cable, one, doesn't have a microphone on it, but two, it actually terminates in a 1/4 inch size. So that's not going to be able to immediately plug right into a computer. You're going to have to get an adapter. Now, the adapters are not that expensive. They're somewhere around, I don't know, $3 or $4. So it's not going to break the bank to get an adapter, but it is something that you do need to consider when you want to use that 9 foot cable. Let's go ahead and talk about the value of these. Now, when these come in at $150, do I really think that these headphones are really worth $150? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Yes, they are. Especially considering that the $150 will actually probably last you somewhere around 10 to 20 years for a pair of headphones. That is phenomenal. So definitely when it comes down to a pair of wired headphones always invest in a good pair of headphones because they will last you a really long time. The Bluetooth headphones, they're really good for airplanes and things like that, in my opinion. But overall, I'm not a big fan of Bluetooth headphones because once those batteries die, they're normally not user replaceable. So then you end up having to use a wire with the headphones if they even allow that. And then you basically have a pair of wired headphones anyway. So you spend a bunch of money on the technology for Bluetooth and to have them to be wireless, to basically only use it for a few years before you had to replace them. And I do not like that. I want a pair of headphones that if I'm gonna be spending somewhere around, $150 up to $300 on a pair of headphones, I want those headphones to last 10 to 20 years, and not just last around 3 or 4 years. Also, something to consider with Bluetooth headphones is that Bluetooth technology is constantly changing. We're up to something like Bluetooth version 5 right now, or like maybe 4.5, I don't know. But, Bluetooth technology is constantly changing. And once certain technology comes out and it basically makes obsolete older versions of it, if you have a pair of headphones that you can't, update the firmware on them to, like be able to support new versions of Bluetooth, or, if you actually need to have a new physical Bluetooth receiver on there, you're stuck. You're stuck. And then like at that point, you're always looking to buy a new pair of headphones, which will run you another $200 to $300. Is that really what you want to do every single 3 or 4 years? Or do you want a pair of wired headphones that can last you 10 to 20 years? Invest in a pair of wired headphones. You won't be disappointed. If you have any questions about the Sennheiser HD569s, definitely leave me a comment down below and I will definitely get back to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out this channel a lot. So until next time, take care.